Hey everyone, Yarolo or Chelsea here, and I'm back with another quick I don't know what to call it craft. Basically in this I'm going to be giving you guys just a little update on what I've been doing recently with my house. So the first thing is I've made a slight change to the library in that I have a chest. In that chest there is a book. That book contains a poem that I wrote. I'm not going to read it. If anyone's interested, feel free to come to the house and read the book. As always, the links to the Booshcraft and the IP will be in the description if you want to join the server. Now, I have made a change to the Bushman 97 room. Namely, I've given him a doorway and a little outdoor area with a seat. Basically, because he was complaining he didn't have a balcony, and I figured this was the next best thing. It's a bit hard to have a balcony when you're not on the top floor. Lagging a bit. There we go. I also gave him another picture, just because I can. You can tell I'm lagging because the doors keep opening after me. So I did decide, after much deliberation, to say screw it and start building the second wing, which is entirely made up of friends on the server. Most of them have YouTube channels. If they do, and I've completed their room, I'll link their channel. Otherwise, I plan to do a couple of build episodes, and when I do the build episode where I do their room, I'll link their channels in the description there. So we'll just get started. First off, we have the Shoeshine Princess Love room, and it's pretty girly. I love it. It's all pinks, purples, and of course, shoes for days. And she's got this gorgeous little outside area with a bench and a tree where she can just come, sit down, relax, got a nice view out over the lake. There's also one thing, and I'd appreciate you not telling this to Boosh. There's a little secret, if I can get through it. A little secret path. Where does it go? Well, the picture should have given you a bit of a clue. And that's all I'm going to say about that. It is a little bit difficult to get back out, but because of where the floor is for the pathway across, it doesn't quite work to have the stairs going down in the right spot, unfortunately. So now I'm going to look like a bit of an idiot, because I can't make that jump, apparently. Must be a bad day. There we go. Alright, so the next person is Witsy, or Matt, who's another mod on the server. He's wonderful. So this is a chillaxing room. I did say that not all of the rooms in this wing would be bedrooms, and I meant it. Basically, we have an approximation of his skin. It's a lot harder to do skin pixel art in a small room. Then we've got chairs up the back, and records, and a jukebox, and Donkey Kong. So I'd like you to perhaps pretend with me that that's not a jukebox and they aren't records, but it's rather an Xbox and some games, and so you just sit in here with your mates, sit back and chill playing some old-fashioned games. You've also got a doorway out, and eventually this area in between the two wings to complete the square will be a PvP arena. I've got a lot of plans for that, but that will sort of be after I finish the wing. These blocks are here because I was having zombies issues. They would come down and break down all my wooden doors. Bit of a pain. So the next guy is Capona. He's awesome. He also told me that he wouldn't stay here unless he had a throne. So I built him one. I used the same colorings that he has on his throne at his house. And I really like what I've done with the different colored clay in the walls. I think that looks really cool. But yeah. Come up here, sit on the throne. It's pretty massive, so I'm having to make adjustments for the next floor up because of that. I don't mind. It's kind of cool. Next mod is the iHiccup room. And now, I got a bit ambitious with the floor. It's supposed to be a dragon with the head up that end, where I'm pointing, the wings here and the tail down here. Basically, in a video that Hiccup did, she mentioned that both her favorite book and her favorite movie involve dragons. So I thought it would be kind of cool to put in that. Also, she wears a panda onesie, so we've got the panda on the wall over there. I haven't worked out what I'm going to do for the roof yet. Probably something in colored clay, but I have to actually go and get myself some more of that because I'm nearly out. So then this room, I'm not actually going to close off the front. This is the Gruniferes room. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. He's one of my mates. He's not a mod or anything, but he's really cool and has helped me out a lot. He, in fact, gave me Gabriel, my first white horse. Speaking of which, I have a second white horse now named Michael. And so he lives in Sydney, and one of the things about Sydney is it has Bondi, which is a beach. So this is kind of like an indoor beach area. So I'm going to leave it open because I kind of think it looks cool like that. And his skin is a wolverine, so that's why the colors are themed the way they are on that wall. And then we have another room here. This is the Pro Flashback Brewing Room. So I find it, I thought it would be nice to have a brewing area that everyone can use. I've done the same privating thing where everyone can use it, but it's technically locked. A little netherwort farm, Superman art in the floor because Pro has a Superman skin. And then a bucket of water and of lava on the floor because if there's one thing he likes, it's his trolling. And both water and lava make for useful trolling materials. The Vux, this staircase and loops room. The staircase is done. It's very sketchy. There are holes in it. It's parkour and it gets you up to the second floor. If you're down this end, it is the only way to get up to the second floor because basically this tower will eventually be built in here, so you won't be able to access it from the second level. And this is basically a sign for him when he comes to visit because he told me that I should put an iron farm in the ground in his room, and well, I haven't. Namely, it's because there are no villagers anywhere nearby. So now I'm not going to climb this staircase because it's kind of sketchy. This will eventually be my observatory, be quite large as you can see. I'm wanting to do something with obsidian in the walls. We'll see how that goes. Mining it's going to be a pain. It doesn't go all the way up to max block height or anything, just up far enough that it gives a really good view from the top of it. But yeah, eventually I think I'm going to put water all down on the inside just in case people fall off when they go up the ladder. Either that or I'll do some kind of thing with double fences that make it a lot harder to fall off. And I'll show you briefly upstairs. I haven't done a lot because I'm sort of waiting to get all the bottom rooms finished before I move on to the top rooms. That is rather sensible, I thought. So this is the Styles' real study, and he'll have a little quiet nook out here. The walls will eventually come along here. This is going to be the Yes Ed room, which will have an automatic an automatic smelter in it. That will again be a free-for-all thing. I have my own private one, like I have my own private brewing stand, but the idea is behind these rooms it's the guest area, and so it's useful to have these sorts of things. Now, quick sign over here just explains who's going where. So on top of Cap's room will be the Euro room. On top of the Yi and Yort room, which is down there, will be the S Lemons. On top of Alex's room will be the Chicken Balls 42 room. And some of these I have plans for, some of them I'm still uncertain what I'm doing. This is the Jet Wolf room. And then this room is currently unassigned, but will probably end up being the 389 Cruise room, which involves, some of the other mods on the site. And Vox, because he's just that special, gets the double-floored room. And so eventually there'll be a lot more work to do, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of what's been done. And yeah, eventually once I've gathered some more resources, I'm planning on doing a couple of build episodes. If that's something you'd be interested in seeing, make sure you subscribe to my channel, I guess. Just be aware that this is my hobby. It's not my job. I work full-time, and so I can really only do this on weekends. And I'm getting married in 5 weeks, and so after that I'm not sure how much time I'll have on the server, let alone time to record. Also, I have a laptop, so that's, yeah, not the best thing to record with, but still, if you're interested, I will try and let you guys know when updates are going to come through. And yeah, that's about it. So take care. Love you all.